Hey, I'm David.
And I am Tom.
I'm Adam.
I'm Matt.
And we are Angels and Airwaves, and you are watching the AV Room on 99x.com.
Everything Alternative 99x.com, HD2. We have lots of cameras. I don't know which one to look at. Elsa Kennard, also this guy.
Yep, I'm Lewis, and we are here at the Vans Warped Tour 2008. Joined with, I'd like to say friends of the station for a long time, Angels and Airwaves.
Hello, hi.
Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
David, only can say one word at a time.
Yes.
Yes. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, no, thanks for hanging out. You guys, we knew when you got here because we were cheering outside.
That would be because of your beautiful blue eyes.
Is that
Have
it?
you noticed how crazy his blue eyes are, by the way? Not to be crazy.
Not to be any more. I know I'm speaking more than one word, but the fact that no, I didn't notice.
I did.
That's
I think
usually
it's
kind of a
actually
Matt.
normal for me not to notice that.
They're
Well,
they're
we're-
mesmerizing.
Thank
Usually
you.
that's a Matt
You
thing.
got, like, super-
And BJ's like, thank you. Thank you very much, Tom.
I'm
He's
just
sincere.
Best
Dude,
com-
they're already
best
playing
compliment
our
of the day.
song. They're already playing our song. You don't have
Oh,
to
are you already playing the song? Oh, okay.
We are.
Never mind.
I said earlier, if they don't compliment me on something, I'm dropping it.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
All right, so we're good. So we're good for like another.
For life. Wait a minute.
Check out his new one.
Yeah, Rick Thorne, the Crown of Thorns.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Just so
nice.
you know, Rick Thorne.
He's here today.
Yes.
The bet with Lewis. So Rick Thorne now has the X, this X, right
On him.
here,
Really?
Yep.
on both of his hands.
Yep.
And there's one more here, and that means he doesn't drink at all.
Acts like, oh, the people I killed.
Right. Spins it, right?
Yeah, he
So
told
I
me.
was
Right.
an assassin. This is
Good.
my
Do
first-
you guys still do action sports? Are you still skating here and there?
You know, we all grew up doing that. David surfs still. Skateboarding.
Skateboards too,
I
yeah.
like my motorcycle.
What?
That was actually pretty. I'm impressed with that actually.
Off a little kicker or from flat ground?
Well, it was off, like, I parked at the end of a curb, so I had 6
It was the
inches.
kicker.
Oh, there you go.
That's a sweet kicker.
Yeah, I can't.
have
I
anything
stopped
to say.
skateboarding when I realized that a broken wrist would take away my job. So
There you go.
But I love it, and I am very much kind of a part of the scene because we have some professional skateboarders that ride for the footwear company that I own. So that's cool to me and exciting.
And what's that company?
Which, by the way, I can't even say. Oh, my Macbeth Footwear. We own Macbeth Footwear, but I let it out the other day of a new professional skateboarder that we signed, and I wasn't supposed to.
Oh, man, you got to let me know.
But I would just say that as far as I was concerned, and I know a lot of us, he was the most legendary name.
Oh.
So.
Ooh, you talking about Mr. Hulk?
no.
Oh, all right.
Way to bring him down.
Oh, okay, okay.
Let's not go talk about that. Let's talk about how.
We can say, we can say it's San Pasquale, but thanks.
Yes, we could say San
Or
Francisco.
8th Street. We'll just
Yeah.
say 8th Street.
Okay,
We'll just leave it
okay.
at that.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I don't want to critique, but if you say you own something, the next word needs to be the name of it.
I didn't want to go off. You know, you're saying action sports. I am still tied to it a little bit through that, but David
Right.
surfs every day. David ollies his motorcycle every once in a while for press, I guess.
Only for press. So
Yeah, and he's sore. He's then sore for a couple days.
I had to like move my own legs.
That's actually how we know Adam, because Adam was a skateboarder when we were younger too, and so we knew through friends of each other.
I had the metal wheels and the.
Oh, right.
Adam was he's a roller skater. Matt was a roller skater.
Oh, you keep putting the mic in front of my face. I don't.
It's actually rollerblades.
So you show up
rollerblades.
for looks. That's all right.
We were late for the.
Matt did space camp.
I went.
We were skateboarders. Matt was in space
Matt
camp.
went to space. That's an extreme thing.
Is that why his
Right.
fewer
its own.
tattoos than everybody else?
He actually has more. Well, not more.
His whole back's done. It has a big rocket and all the counselors that were there.
Did you get the rocket? Did you get the robot?
No,
from
the
movie?
You know what? While you guys are owling over your motorcycles, I'll be taking over the world. So.
There you go, going to Mars.
Yeah.
Right?
And of course, when you read the internet's popular.
The internet.
And
The
I've
internet.
heard about that.
The internet's,
That's what Bush does.
Yeah, because
He's following his president.
There's more than one.
Right.
And so I read on there, and it's always rumor this and that you guys might be remixing a couple of things, and then coming out with maybe working on 2 new albums. True, false?
Well,
let's decide.
we are.
Debatable.
It's debatable.
It's neither here or there.
We have some remixes in the works, and we're too kind of lazy to finish the last 10% they need, I would think, to get them out. As far as albums, we are getting ready to do some new records. We're kind of in the middle of a couple of decisions that we got to make as a band, and depending
Who stays, who goes?
on pretty much
Straight,
depending on that decision, though,
Adam,
I
we
think
got to talk after this.
depending on that decision, I think that'll basically say what we do next for an album. Because there was talk to do a record or something for fun, like a punk rock record, or maybe like a drum and bass thing or something. Just stuff that's artistic exploration for us. But but at the same time, it's really hard for us to go in and record anything without making it like an epic kind of little masterpiece type thing. So we're not quite sure, but we always talk about our ideas with our fans and stuff. So I'm sure there's a few ideas floating out there.
People will take us brainstorming as what's going to happen,
Right.
And that's not always what's going to happen. I mean, the remixes are definitely in the pipeline. We just need to get them finished.
So you mentioned you want those epic masterpieces. Now, is it weird to go back and then, are we going to remix this? It's almost like redoing the whole thing again.
Which is why it takes more time than just putting it to like a funky beat.
Yeah, we because once we start working on a song, we can't just like, okay, that was cute. No, we just kind of keep working on it until it becomes something worth having around forever.
Do some of those start at a show where you like, I'm kind of tired of playing this way. Let's jazz it up a little bit. I might do this or I might do this different. Or you just go into the studio and say, let's just go crazy.
No.
Great.
Yeah, we kind of just we were looking for something else to do with our fan base that's actively involved with our website, and we heard a couple ideas from a couple people of remixes of our songs, and it sounded really cool. We listen to a lot of that kind of music anyways, and it's very much a part of how we compose the music. So remixing it is just kind of another way of flip-flopping the ingredients, but it does take time. But there's no reason for it other than just fun and more artistic exploration, I think.
Right. Well, who do you guys enjoy seeing here on the Vans Warped Tour? Because I know you're almost, I'd say a veteran for the Warped Tour. You guys, who are you into seeing?
I saw the Bronx the other day. I finally got to see their full set, and it was really amazing.
And they're out of Los Angeles,
Yes,
right? They're not
yeah.
from the Bronx, but they call themselves the Bronx, right?
Them, the Agrolites.
Mm-hmm.
The Agrolites played actually at the barbecue the other night, and it was they just set up, put their instruments on, put a PA up, and they sounded phenomenal. Like it was.
If you don't know about them, they backed Tim Armstrong on his record, his solo record, and I mean, it's an amazing band. Really
Do you guys
popular?
Right? Do you guys hit all? Yeah. Do you guys hit all of the barbecues after every show?
It depends if we can get in with our passes or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you cooked yet?
No, there's a band every year that takes over the responsibility of cooking, and everyone tips them. So I think
we didn't get it. We
didn't get. We wanted it so bad.
so bad.
I've worked at a long line of restaurants though, so I can cook I could work a grill
You
like
can cook
Right.
a mean dog.
Chop
I would
onions,
not
like-
want to do that. I would not want to give Angels and Airwaves dysentery, or what is it?
No.
What's the proper dysentery?
Diarrhea.
Look at me. Look at me. What is going on?
You know,
I would hate to do that because
It's not the worst thing for real though. Is that these guys have to sit over this giant barbecue and it's like 110 degrees outside, and even the catering guys.
I think the worst thing is they go shopping for food during the
That's
day.
true.
And I
Oh,
hate
right.
going shopping, so that's like
Yeah. David only owns a motorcycle, so he has to make like a bunch of trips.
Yeah, that's
I think
why
that's
he
what
hates
hates it so much.
All right, so we'll do last question. Since you wanted to cook, what's on the menu tonight if you guys were cooking?
geez.
Vagina.
oh,
Grilled vagina.
I'm a fan of being from California. Well, originally from the East Coast, but then moving to California.
He's a fan of moving to California.
I'm a huge fan of moving to California. But tri-tip,
Yeah.
you can't really find that on the East Coast that much. But
yeah.
see, that's
It's
the
a
thing.
It's basically it's a lean piece of meat, but it's a lot of times it's marinated in spices and herbs. It's sometimes it will kind of have a Mexican taste to it, but otherwise times they are tumbled in burgundy
Dress it up
wine.
any way you want.
It's a fun thing.
Holy
It's a
cow.
big rump, really, and you just roast it.
Very tender.
You guys know what you're talking about. That's
We love
nice.
meat.
Yes. Meat and gravy.
I really,
That or vagina.
There you go.
I think just now we might have come up with a money-making opportunity for the Food Network, cooking on the Warped Tour.
Yes.
It could just be a
Yeah.
1-hour special.
You should
or it could be
actually
a series.
you should see David's level of bus cooking, because all you have is a microwave, a sink, and a
But
refrigerator.
he gets a lot of concoctions.
He has
going.
like eggs and waffles and pancakes and
But you can
sausage
make
and like
egg-
all
you
this
can-
stuff.
you make eggs
Don't give
in
up
a
your secrets.
microwave.
Don't give away your secrets.
Right.
I'm just saying, it's amazing.
Serve them out of Macbeths everywhere.
I
Get that.
just
Do
eat
the
cereal.
shoe out.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Well, fellas, Angels and Airwaves.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you,
today.
guys.
Thank
for
you for
having
having us, you
Stopping
guys.
by and hanging out here with 99x.com.
Cheers.
I'm Lewis.
I'm BJ.
I'm Matt.
I'm Tom.
I'm Adam.
Angels and Airways live from the Vans Warped Tour 2008.